Welcome, everyone, to the worst vlog on earth. I want to take a little bit of time, talk about one of my biggest pet peeves with Harry Potter. So, we know that the disembodied ghost from Sorcerer's Stone never truly went away. Because, like, at the end of that, he just tries to kill Harry, but Harry was holding the Philosopher's Stone, the Sorcerer's Stone, and he was fine. But then later on, in the in the series, we find out that there's these Horcrux, and we find out that there's bits and pieces of Voldemort's soul in those Horcrux, so that he can resurrect himself if he dies. But then in Goblet of Fire, we find out that Voldemort's disembodied soul winds up going to Pettigrew and Wormtail and tells him how to make the potion. Blood of the enemy forcefully taken, bone of the father unknowingly taken, flesh of the servant willingly given. And then they make a new body for the soul. So what was the point of the Horcrux? What I thought the point of the Horcrux was that they're like, oh yeah, you can just take this and then bippity boppity boop, you're resurrected. And that wasn't even a Horcrux they resurrected in the Goblet of Fire. That was just his soul, the disembodied soul. Because in Harry Potter, if a witch or wizard dies, they could just decide not to move on to the other side. They could just linger around. They never even resurrected his soul. So what was the point of making the Horcruxes? At least Tom Riddle's diary, his journal, Tom Riddle's diary, journal / whatever, try to resurrect himself by trying to kill Jenny Weasley. That one actually tried to resurrect himself. But none of the others? None of the others? What? Chamber of Secrets, they tried resurrecting him with the journal, and then they were just like, never mind. Bad idea. I thought the whole point of making the Horcruxes was to resurrect him. If they weren't going to use them, I would imagine the moment they found out he died, they would have just immediately resurrected him with one of the Horcruxes. Even the disembodied soul of Voldemort could have just told them to use a Horcrux. Instead of resurrecting him, the soul, he could have just, you know what I'm saying? He could have just gotten a Horcrux, resurrect that one. Like the soul, the disembodied soul could have just gone to his servants, what's his name? The Malfoy, Lucius Malfoy. He could have just gone to Lucius and just be like, hey, by the way, here's the location of one of the Horcruxes. Just resurrect that, and I'll be good to go. You could have done that, and you just decide not to? I feel like that's just a waste of resources. I don't know. That really bothers me. I just want to make this video just to express that really bothers me.